In this story, Landon is Hope's fraternal twin separated at birth by one of Triad's goons. The story starts like it does in canon, but instead of just one child being born, two were born, one a boy and the other a girl. A Triad witch stole the baby boy and gave him to Triad. The baby was then dropped into Malivore, where he was forgotten. 16 years later, the baby boy grew up in Malivore. Him being the tribrid gave him immunity to Malivore's anti-aging process. Malivore sensed him and decided to raise him when he was young, then used his magic to twist the baby's species. Instead of a witch, he became a 1/3 siphoner witch and muse. Instead of being a vampire, Malivore made the baby 1/3 Augustine vampire, and instead of being a werewolf, Malivore made the baby 1/3 Shunkawaraikin. He became the anti-tribrid, the most feared supernatural in all of existence. After training and raising the baby, he released the grown child to the real world and gave him a name, Landon. His mission was to kill the tribrid, but Landon sensed something about Hope, something familiar. Then he sped to Malivore demanding answers, but being Mud didn't respond. Then Clark appeared behind Landon explaining Malivore is Mud and can't hear him. Landon then asked Clark and he didn't have a response. Then he showed his fangs and used some magic. Clark asked, "What are you?" Landon responded by saying, "I'm the anti-tribrid." Clark said, "Then I think I know why Hope is so familiar." Landon shouted, "Spit it out already. You might be her brother I heard about."